Hey everybody, welcome to Robin. Everyone Loves the Drake podcast, our YouTube page here, and we are doing our continuing coverage of Knightquest The Search. This is part 3, which could be found in the Batman Shadow of the Bat series. This is number 21, came out late November 93, so I guess it was shipping twice a month at that time. And this is Bruce Wayne now heading to London to try to find Jack Drake and Dr. Chandra Kinsolving. This has got a cool Brian. It's Brian Steltzfreeze, right? Who does the cover? Yeah, Brian Steltzfreeze cover painting. Um, and you got Bruce Wayne, and you've got this character, the Hood, which has not been in DC Comics a lot, but does make an appearance in Grant Morrison's Batman Incorporated, if you read that a few years ago. And we got some cool London sites like Big Ben and Double Decker Bus here. So, once again, Shadow of the Bat always has this extra title page, and we jump into it. It's great artwork. Who did the art in here? Alan Grant's the writer. Brent Brevins, who's been around forever, does awesome art. It just says artist, so I guess he does the pencils and the inks, or maybe just go straight to inks. And then Andrea Roy is the colorist. And so we start off in London. I love the shading. It's kind of like all that ink splash there on top of the Tower Bridge. And we get introduced here to the Hood, who takes down some bad guys, kind of similar to Batman. It doesn't look like he has any super strength or superpowers, but he beats these guys up. And just like Batman, who has a bat signal, the Hood has got a hood signal, I guess you'd call it. So he heads out. That looks just like Batman from this 1970s, the Neil Adams classic one of Batman, like on the beach. That's like right from there. So they're definitely doing a lot of parallels between Batman and kind of Robin too. You know, I think Robin Hood, the boots, the belt here, and then we see Batman, which is a little odd because last we saw Batman, he was in a wheelchair, broken bat, but then we kind of see there's a pole, so somehow he's helping hold himself up, and so Batman needs some help. He needs to break into the Secret Service of the UK, the MI6 or I think it might be MI5 on here. So he's enlisting the help of the Hood since he can't do that with his injury. Alfred's listening, hoping it'll go well. And Batman makes a deal. He'll give him information about some drugs coming into the UK if the Hood will help him. And Alfred, not sure it's going to work. Oh, yeah, MI5 right there. But the Hood agrees. And then as we see, Batman was, holding on for his last ounce of strength. He was tied to the pole. And then Alfred helps him get out. Now, the Hood does a double back to see who the heck are these guys. And voila, Alfred and Bruce are pretending to be some homeless guys or some street guys here. So pretty smart. And then we get to the villains of the story, and they're hunkering down in this facility, or not facility, but sort of a mansion, and they're a little annoyed because there's going to be a ball at the mansion, and this is going to blow our cover. But he said, no, don't worry, we have to do it because it'd be odd if we didn't, because it happens every year. See, it's the 223rd hunt ball. And what we see is there's a secret, there it is, there's a secret passage. You pull that book, and it takes you down some evil stairs. And there is Jack Drake and Dr. Kinsolving behind bars. And what we find out is that this guy had worked with Dr. Kinsolving before. He's using Drake as the leverage to get her to do what she will, and they're going to do some stuff with her. And at this point, we don't know quite yet. And then we go back to London here. Interesting. London, and Alfred's talking about how London has just gone downhill. And they're still in their disguises as they go into their fancy hotel. And so this I thought was kind of cool, is you've got Batman, he's got his broken back, but he's still like exercising, doing push-ups, look at the bruise on him, trying to work his way back to being the Batman, and that's pretty inspiring. It's like, man, I should do some push-ups. Then we see the Hood breaking into MI5, and we get a little bit of Bruce doing exercises and thinking about his life, thinking about Catwoman and the women in his life, but no one, Poison Ivy, Talia, Vicky Vale, none of them match Dr. Kinsolving and he's just daydreaming, and Alfred's like, "Sir, wake up! You stop dreaming about all these women. All right, it must be tough to be Batman." And so then we get a scene here where Dr. Kinsolving is here, and this big guy, cuts himself so that Dr. Kinsolving will heal him, and she uses her powers to heal him, and this guy here can help amplify her powers. I forget what that guy's name is here. Benedict. His name's Benedict here. And that amplifies her powers and heals him. But what they don't tell you is that this guy, which I don't think he has a name, is harnessing her powers and using it for some kind of death ray. And I think he probably wants to kill more than rats with it eventually. But so here, the Hood and Batman meet up. And we find out it actually isn't Batman, it's Alfred, who uses his voice to just pretend like he was just some guy who was paid to do this. And the Hood is like, okay, no problem, I get it. And here we see Bruce training even more and more and more. And they find out about Benedict Asp and his ball, and the pieces are falling into place, and they said, let's go to the ball. And so next issue is Mind Kill, and we'll find out that'll be part 2 of 3 of the Shadow of the Bat part of Knightquest The Search. So until next time, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Check out the Robin Everyone Loves the Drake podcast, and I'll see you next time.